Introduction to lunar eclipses. A lunar eclipse is a celestial event where the Earth comes between the Sun and the Moon, casting a shadow on the Moon. This phenomenon creates a dramatic visual display, turning the Moon various shades of red or orange. Understanding the causes and stages of a lunar eclipse provides insight into this intriguing astronomical occurrence. The basics of a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth's shadow falls on the Moon. For this to happen, the Sun, Earth, and Moon must be aligned in a straight line, with Earth in the middle. This alignment happens during a full moon, when the Moon is opposite the Sun in the sky. The type and appearance of the lunar eclipse depend on how the Moon passes through Earth's shadow. Types of lunar eclipses. There are three main types of lunar eclipses: total, partial, and penumbral. In a total lunar eclipse, the Moon passes completely through Earth's umbra, the central, darkest part of the shadow, resulting in a full eclipse where the Moon takes on a reddish hue. A partial lunar eclipse occurs when only a portion of the Moon enters the umbra, leaving part of the Moon in partial shadow. In a penumbral lunar eclipse, the Moon only crosses Earth's penumbra, the outer, lighter part of the shadow, which often makes the eclipse subtle and less noticeable. The umbra and penumbra. The Earth's shadow has two parts: the umbra and the penumbra. The umbra is the central, darkest part of the shadow where all direct sunlight is blocked. The penumbra surrounds the umbra and is a lighter, partial shadow where the sun's light is only partially obscured. The extent of the eclipse's visibility and its dramatic effect depend on how the Moon travels through these different shadow regions. The blood moon effect. During a total lunar eclipse, the Moon often appears reddish or orange, a phenomenon known as a blood moon. This color change occurs because, while the Earth blocks most sunlight from directly reaching the Moon, some sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere. This light is scattered and filtered, with the shorter blue wavelengths being absorbed more than the longer red wavelengths, which then illuminate the Moon with a reddish glow. The phases of a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse unfolds in several distinct phases. The first phase is the penumbral phase, where the Moon begins to enter the Earth's penumbra. Next, the partial eclipse phase starts as the Moon enters the umbra, and a noticeable shadow begins to cover the Moon. During the total eclipse phase, the entire Moon is within the umbra and exhibits its characteristic reddish color. Finally, the partial eclipse phase ends as the Moon begins to move out of the umbra, followed by the penumbral phase as it exits the Earth's shadow. Frequency and visibility. Lunar eclipses do not occur every month because the Moon's orbit is tilted relative to Earth's orbit around the Sun. For an eclipse to take place, the Moon must be near one of its orbital nodes, where its path crosses the Earth's orbital plane. This alignment, known as an eclipse season, happens approximately every 6 months. Not all lunar eclipses are visible from all parts of the Earth, as the visibility depends on geographic location and local timing. Historical and cultural significance. Throughout history, lunar eclipses have held significant cultural and historical importance. They were often seen as omens or signs, influencing various myths, legends, and astronomical studies. In modern times, lunar eclipses continue to captivate people, offering opportunities for scientific observation and public enjoyment. Observing a lunar eclipse. Observing a lunar eclipse is relatively simple and requires no special equipment, although binoculars or telescopes can enhance the view. Unlike solar eclipses, lunar eclipses are safe to watch with the naked eye. To fully appreciate the event, find a location with a clear, unobstructed view of the sky, and take note of the different phases and the changing colors of the Moon. A lunar eclipse is a fascinating astronomical event caused by the alignment of the Sun, Earth, and Moon, resulting in Earth's shadow being cast upon the Moon. With different types of eclipses and phases, this celestial phenomenon offers a stunning visual experience and provides valuable opportunities for scientific study and public engagement.